welcome back to Haley's comment. I know I should be saying that to myself and not to you, but I'm back! So yeah, it's been a minute. I have filmed several life updates that I have never posted. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Haley's comment. It's my 1 year anniversary on YouTube! But not many people actually do it when I create a YouTube channel, but I've actually done it for an entire... No. No. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Ah! Whoa. What are you doing? I don't know. Why is everything in 3D? Get back in the f***ing computer, okay? Okay, how? Here. Put these on. I don't know, I saw it in a movie. There's no place like the internet. There's no place like the internet. There's no place like the internet! I'm back! Quite frankly, I'm just tired of updating people in my life, so I figured if you are interested and want to actually know like what I've been doing over the last year, I'm gonna be doing a live stream on Saturday. Times are on the screen, but yeah, I figured if you're interested, there you go. Otherwise, I'm just gonna jump right back into content. I'm gonna be focusing on what you guys clearly loved the most, which was mental health videos and then also CBD videos. So yeah, hopefully that works for you guys. But today I figured I would talk about executive dysfunction, which is just a fancy word for not being able to do anything. People with ADHD and autism experience this. We're not able to get the things done that we're trying to get done. A lot of things fall under that umbrella. Technically what executive dysfunction is, it says
time blindness and inability to plan for and keep in mind future events, difficulty stringing together actions to meet long-term goals, trouble organizing and setting schedules, trouble controlling emotions or impulses.
Basically that's like all of the ADHD symptoms in one, so I don't know why, but usually in the ADHD and autism community, when people talk about executive dysfunction, they're specifically talking about not being able to get started doing something and like complete tasks. So when I say that, like that's what I'm referring to, but it's just kind of like an umbrella term, I guess. So like I said, this is something that people with ADHD and autism experience. It's basically just like you're sitting there and you can't do it. I guess it's kind of like depression in a sense, but as someone with both ADHD and depression, it's not the same. When I'm depressed, I can't do something because everything seems heavy, I guess. Like everything's just too hard to do, and so I like can't move. You know, you get stuck in one place. Whereas with ADHD, when you're experiencing executive dysfunction and you can't do anything, it's not that it's like too heavy, it's just that you can't do it, I guess. I saw a picture, I'll put it on the screen if I can find it, but basically like someone starting a task without ADHD is just like, oh, you go up a hill and you work on the task. Whereas someone with ADHD, it's just like you have to all of a sudden get to like the cliff at the top in order to start. There's this wall in front of you and you can't like get past it. Wow, this is a really hard thing to explain to someone who probably doesn't experience it. But it's not laziness. And I can see why people think that it's laziness because you're just sitting around maybe doing nothing. Yesterday, I did literally nothing. Pretty much did nothing all day. I wanted to, like the entire day, I just couldn't stop thinking about all the things that I wanted to do, but I couldn't do it. Like I just physically, like I was just stuck doing nothing. Sometimes I won't let myself do anything until I complete whatever it is that I need to do. So if I ever have like a huge project that I know I need to be working on, or like the deadline's coming up or something like that, then in my mind, I know that I need to be focusing on that. My ADHD brain wants to do whatever it wants to do in the moment, but I'm like,
okay, I know that I need to get this done, so I need to prioritize this.
And so I tell myself I can't do any of the other smaller things that I'm working on until I finish the big thing or the thing with the closer deadline, but then I can't start and I can't get myself to do it. And so then I'll just be sitting around doing literally nothing. And then I'll get behind in everything, so it's great. It's really annoying actually. It's very frustrating because it's like you just want to start and you like literally can't. Or like you do start and you can only do it for like a couple of minutes, you just can't keep going. And I don't know how to describe how that feels. You just can't do it. I don't know. You know how some people, well, most people I would say, like when they do laundry, they like don't fold it afterward and they keep telling themselves, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And then like you just don't do it every single time you do laundry. I would say it's like that feeling, but like with a lot of tasks. So everyone kind of experiences this like differently. Personally, when I get it, I'm the most unproductive person. But when I'm not experiencing it, I'm super fucking productive. Like you have no idea. I can get so much done in a day. For me, I've noticed that it's like the more I do, the more I do. Back before COVID, I was doing so much stuff. Like I was working full time, going to a lot of open mics, always hanging out with my friends. Like I was doing the most all the time, and then you know, like the world ended. For some reason I just hit this wall and I just literally cannot do anything. But it's really frustrating because a lot of times whatever it is that you can't do is something that you really want to do. Writing poetry, for example, I love writing poetry. When I hit this wall and I just can't do it, then I'll just be sitting around thinking about how much I want to do it, but for some reason there's just a disconnect between being able to do it. Like nothing seems to work. Sometimes like being around other productive people helps. So my friend came over the other day. She was experiencing this. She also has ADHD, and so she was hoping that me and my other friend would be able to get her to get going and get started on her work, but we were also experiencing the same thing. We all did nothing together. But like if you're able to go out in public, which right now I know nobody really can, at the library I've noticed it's easier to get going, or like at a coffee shop or something like that. The Pomodoro technique is another one that people swear by. I don't really do that too often. I'll make another video on that at some point. Yeah, that can help if you can get yourself to the point of starting, which would be the hard part there. Another thing I've noticed, if I do nothing for long enough, I'll be so bored out of my mind that suddenly I can do it. My mind won't let me start on something, but then I'll do nothing for so long that like whatever it is suddenly sounds interesting enough. So that leads to working at very unconventional times, like in the middle of the night, but at least I get it done at some point. And then you just gotta wait for a productive day, because then you'll get like a 40-hour work week done in the span of 2 hours. This can like easily lead to depression for people with ADHD. When you're experiencing this, you can't do anything. Some people only experience it for like one task, but sometimes it's like for everything, like you just can't do anything at all. If you're doing nothing, then it's very easy to become depressed if you have depression already. It's just kind of a loop, kind of a cycle, which is very frustrating. So while this is like really annoying, it's not anything that like can't be conquered when you have ADHD. Like I said, there's ways to get around it. Also, because of hyperfocus, you're still able to get things done. It just might not be when you want to get the thing done, but such is life. So I guess it's just, this serves as a explanation if you have ADHD and you're like, why can't I get started on something, and you've never heard of this? Or if you're like a parent or a teacher, an employer, and you're wondering why the person with ADHD can't seem to get anything done. Patience is kind of the best thing to have in this situation, but they will get it done. It just might be later on. They might miss their deadline, but they will get it done, hopefully. Let me know if you have any questions about what it is down below. And if you have ADHD, let me know like the last time that you experienced this, what ended up happening. Did you get your project done? Were you able to do it at a different time? Is it something you're experiencing right now? Are you procrastinating while watching this video? Because you should be doing work. Like I said, I'll be back on Saturday with a live stream on here, and then I will be posting another video on Tuesday, a CBD review. I'll see you then. Bye.